Liberation. Mastery, 0 seconds remaining. Shurtuk Razor Pulse, Ice Clan Mauler, Minion, Ice Clan Mauler, Minion. Mana 50, Ice Clan Mauler, Minion, Ice Clan Marauder, Ice Clan Marauder. Mana Ice Clan Mauler, Minion. Life 100%. Ice Clan Mauler, Minion. Life 89%. Life 99%. Mana 15%. Ice Clan Impaler. Life 88%. Event Radiant Chest. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 77%. Radiant Chest. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 97%. Slain Monk. Bottom action button. Interact. Life 99%. Left shoulder button. Right dungeon. 4 directional pad right. Search in party side quest. Side quest bottom action button. Untrack. Disable auto pin. Right action button. To climb down. Right action button. To climb up. You have reached your destination. Ice Clan Impaler. Ice Clan Impaler. Ice Clan Impaler. Mana 73%. Mana 94%. Mana 72%. Mana 92%. The Deep White. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Bottom action button. Waypoint. Menace. Teleport. Rare and legendary items can be tempered to gain custom affixes from temper. Menestad. The Deep White. Bottom action button. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder. Side quest. Side quest, bottom action button. Track. Disable waypoint. Menestad. Services. Altar of Lilith claimed. Fractured Peaks. Waypoint. Marked dungeon. Molid. Bandits have directional waypoint. Teleport the Deep White. Bottom action button. Interact. Raising your world and Apos, S difficulty level will yield a variety of Margrave. Menestad. Bottom action button. Interact. Lacthan. Bottom action. And Quad, what is happening here? And Quad.
Those were local hunters. They went with my brother Perithan to guide some merchants through the mountain pass, but were attacked by bandits. The hunters think Perithan set them up. That cannot be right. He is not very devout, but he wouldn't do something like that. I want to look for him, but the woods are dangerous. Could I perhaps hire you as a bodyguard? Thank you. Before we leave, we should ask around town. Maybe he came back on his own.
Bound by blood. New. Priest Matvi. Bottom action button. Interact and Quad. Have you seen Perithan? And
No. Perithan does his very best to avoid me, I'm afraid. I should hope he's somewhere praying for his own salvation. We gave up long ago.
The cathedral supports these burnings. Ilvar. Bottom action button. Interact. Guard Kvetko. Bottom and Quat. Has Perithan been around? And Quat.
That troublemaker? No. But let me know if you find him. I have some questions.
Bound by blood. Speak with Guard Kvetko. Ilvar. Bottom action button. Interact. You Menastat Meridan. Bottom act and Quat. I and Apo.
Why? To finally arrest the menace? He went out with those heathen merchants a while back. I haven't seen him since.
Speak with Meridan.
I was hoping.
Milana. Bottom action. Sharpdilov. Bottom action button.
We
Interact.
should search there.
Warning. Your return town portal will be closed once you leave town. Containers. 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 War. Containers. Mana 31%. Dot with war. Crosswind. Mana 9%. Frost containers. Storm war. Mana 31%. Containers. Mana life containers. Mana 7 containers. Containers. Mana 37 containers. Mana Crosswind. Mana Volkoglak. Life 75%. Cask. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 40 Slain Merchant. Bottom action button. Mana 88%. Containers. Giant Bat. Mana 65%. Giant Bat. Mana 43%. Slain Merchant. Bottom action button. Mana 84%. One of the merchants who was with Perithan. Anything of value has been stripped from the body. Right action button close. Search the area for clues. Bandit corpse. The fatal wound appears to have been an arrow in the neck. The handiwork of the hunters from Margrave, no doubt. Thick scars crisscross the skin of the forearm in peculiar patterns, as if drawn intentionally. Right action button close. Search the area for clues. 33. Hollow tree. Hollow tree. Bottom action button. Interact. Slain merchant. Bottom action button. Empty barrels. The merchants and Apo's goods have been broken open and thoroughly ransacked. Right action button close. Search the area for clues. Bandit corpse. Bottom action button. Containers. Giant bat. Mana 54%. Mana 31%. Western tunnels. Mana 51%. Makeshift barricade. Mana Helkler Marauder. Mana 70%. Marauder. Mana 40. Life 89%. Marauder. Fiery Slicer. Arsonist. Life 67%. Arson. Marauder. Minion. Marauder. Minion. Man. Firebrand. Minion. Marauder. Minion. Life's Marauder. Marauder. Minion. Firebrand. Minion. Mana 1. Firebrand. Minion. Life 82%. Behalit. Rough Staff. Behalit. Ring. Mana 44%. Mana 64%. Thorn. Spell. Triumph. Vigorous Drift. Vigorous Rough Staff. Magics. Demolition. Hide. Vampire and Apo. Hide. Demolition Ring. Magic Ring. Oath Ward. Vigorous Rough Staff. Magic Staff. Regenerating Striders. Wise Iron Staff. Vanguard Retribution. Wise Pants. Efficient Apothecary and Apos. Triumphant Ring. Vigorous Drifter and Apo. Demolition Apothecary and Apos. Vigorous Drifter and Thorns. Spell. Vigorous Iron. Spell Form. Rare Wand. 230. Vigorous Rough Staff. Magic Triumph. Vigorous Gnarled Staff. Magic Staff. 242. Life 100%. Mono 100%. Giant Bat. Fire Breath. Giant Bat. Mana 78%. Firebrand. Mana 4 containers. Mana 6 slain villager. Bottom action button. Interact. Life 80 slain villager. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 81%. Life 97%. Right action button. Right action button. Giant fat. Mana 10%. Right action button. To climb down. Marauder. Mana 30%. Marauder. Mana 8%. Arsonist. Mana 28%. Arsonist. Mana 49%. Mana 23%. Mana 45%. Life. Giant bat. Mana 66%. Containers. Mana 12%. Marauder. Mana 33%. Mana 55%. Mana 75%. Mana 95%. Containers. Marauder. Mana 7 containers. Mana 27%. Marauder. Mana 5. Marauder. Mana 5%. Marauder. Mana 26%. Mana 47%. Mana 69%. Mana 89%. Marauder. Mana 45%. Marauder. Mana 24%. Marauder. Arsonist. Mana 2%. Arsonist. Mana 23%. Altar of Lilith. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 20%. Realm power collected. Strength has mana 41%. Bone warrior captain. Bone warrior archer. Life, dreadful bone warrior archer. Bone warrior captain. Mana 23%. Bone warrior captain. Mana 23%. Bone warrior, shattering bone warrior archer. Mana 22%. Bone warrior captain. Life 70, mana 22%. Life 83, life 93%. Shivering bone warrior archer. Life 82%. Shattering bone warrior archer, elite. Shattering bone warrior archer, elite. Shattering bone warrior archer. Mana 63%, mana 43%, mana 20%. Shattering bone warrior archer. Shivering bone warrior archer. Mana 42%, mana 19%. Life 81%. Mana 40%. Shattering bone warrior archer. Mana 38%, mana 18%. Life 66%, mana 39, mana 17%. Life 82%. Life 96%, mana 40%. Shattering bone warrior archer. Mana 18%. Obsidian staff, mana 39%. Mana 16%. Ring. Mana 36%. Mana 57%. Up mana 77%. Mana 97%. Left shoulder button. Dungeon. Directional. Vinesca. Stash. Fracture. Waypoint. Kyovash. Teleport. Key passives are the final unlock in the skill tree, providing powerful effects. Kyovashad. Western tunnels. Bottom action button. Interact. Cullen 51. Cullen 51. Cullen 51. Western tunnels. Bottom at. Travelers beware. Western tunnels. Bottom action button. Interact. Holy decree. Zivuk. Blacksmith. Blacksmith. Zivuk. Salvage. All-eyed. Salvage all. This action will irreversibly destroy all equipment in your transmog unlocked. Visit the wardrobe to Holy decree. Bottom action button. Interact. Western tunnels. Bottom action button. Interact. You can increase the potency of your healing potions by visiting the alchemist. You have reached your destination. Giant bat. Mana 7. Giant bat. Mana 6%. Giant bat. Mana 20. Giant bat. Mana 40. Mana 68%. Mana 88%. Slain miner. Bottom action button. Interact. Giant bat. Mana 6. Giant bat. Mana giant bat. Mana 40. Giant bat. Mana 6. Crawl forest. Giant bat. Mana 86%. Western tunnels. Right action button. Containers. Flooded mine. Bottom action button. Interact. Flooded mine, western tunnels. Bottom action button. Interact. Western tunnels. Bottom action button. Druids shapeshift when they. Western tunnels, flooded mine, containers. 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 Right action button. Right action button. To climb up. Mana 64%. Giant bat. Firebrand. Mana 19%. Life 86%. Containers. Firebrand. Marauder. Mana Firebrand. Containers. Life 99%. Firebrand. Mana 34%. Orvane. Mana 54. Orvane. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana Arsonist. Life 67. Firebrand. Containers. Firebrand. Mana 29%. Life of Firebrand. Mana 6%. Containers. Life 8. Marauder. Mana 47%. Life's Scorcher. Life's Barricade. Arsonist. Barricade. Arsonist. Mana 20. Containers. Mana 1%. Favor token earned. Touchpad view reliquaries. Arsonist. Mana 40. Arsonist. Mana 20%. Containers. Mana 42%. Loose stone. Mana 60. Mana 82%. Cutthroat and Appos, escape. Bottom action button. Life 70%. Cutthroat and Appos, escape. Bottom action button. After reaching level 60, new challenge. Conniving tunnels. Life 89%. Containers.
I can overlook my brother's foul deeds no longer.
Life 99%. Containers.
Give me the strength to bring your
Containers.
blood.
Firebrand. Mana 60%. Shocking Marauder. Firebrand. Life 8. Marauder. Mana 34. Firebrand. Mana 13%. Firebrand. Mana 30. Firebrand. Mana Life 89%. Arsonist. Firebrand. Mana 25%. Arsonist. Minion. Mana 24. Mana 4%. Marauder. Slicer. Life 77. Mana 24%. Slicer. Life 88%. Arsonist. Minion. Mana 12%. Arsonist. Minion. Life 89%. Arsonist. Minion. Mana 9%. Mana Life 77%. Arsonist. Minion. Marauder. Marauder. Mana 5%. Firebrand. Mana 27%. Firebrand. Life 86%. Firebrand. Mana 26%. Pants. Life 90. Mana 47%. Mana 67%. Mana 87%. Marauder. Life set. Snowy Marauder. Slicer. Minion. Marauder. Mana 58. Slicer. Marauder. Slicer. Minion. Mana 7%. Slicer. Minion. Life 75. Slicer. Minion. Mana 6%. Slicer. Minion. Mana 7%. Life 53%. Slicer. Minion. Mana 49%. Arsonist. Minion. Slicer. Minion. Mana 70%. Mana 92%. Mana 46%. Arsonist. Minion. Mana 2%. Arsonist. Arsonist. Minion. Arsonist. Minion. Mana 13%. Arsonist. Arsonist. Minion. Mana 34%. Mana 55%. Mana 76%. Arsonist. Minion. Mana 97%. Stone Cairn. Rift Marauder. Mana 44. Marauder. Mana 65. Marauder. Mana 41%. Marauder. Life 90%. Firebrand. Life 100%. Mana 36%. Firebrand. Mana 50. Firebrand. Mana 36%. Marauder. Mana 12%. Arsonist. Mana 34%. Mana 54%. Mana 75%. Arsonist. Mana 90. Mana 42%. Mana 21%. Arsonist. Life 90%. Slide. Life 70. Mana 41. Slicer. Mana 17%. Arsonist. Mana 39%. Mana 60%. Mana 80%. Firebrand. Life 84. Firebrand. Mana 56%. Firebrand. Mana 4%. Firebrand. Life 80%. Life 90. Firebrand. Mana 5%. Mana 27%. Mana 48%. Mana 68%. Door. Bottom action button. Interact. Mana 88%. Marauder. Mana 42%. Marauder. Mana 15%. Chest. Bottom action but Stone Cairn. Mana 36%. Mana 57%. Mana 79%. Maitland Bowl Crawler. Elite Marauder. Minion. Mana 56%. Marauder. Firebrand. Minion. Marauder. Minion. Firebrand. Marauder. Minion. Life Arsonist. Minion. Life 60. Marauder. Minion. Firebrand. Minion. Marauder. Minion. Marauder. Minion. Firebrand. Containers. Mana Marauder. Minion. Mana 24%. Marauder. Minion. Firebrand. Marauder. Minion. Firebrand. Marauder. Firebrand. Minion. Arsonist. Minion. Mana 23%. Firebrand. Minion. Marauder. Arsonist. Minion. Marauder. Minion. Life 40. Containers. Marauder. Minion. Life. Containers. Marauder. Minion. Arsonist. Minion. Marauder. Minion. Mana 44%. Marauder. Minion. Marauder. Minion. Mana 4. Life 6%. Maitland Bowl Crawler. Mana 6. Marauder. Minion. Mana 86%. Marauder. Firebrand. You have died. You will lose 10% equipment durability when you revive at checkpoint. Life 100%. Arsonist. Minion. Maitland Bowl Containers. Marauder. Life 89%. Smuggler and Appos. S-Path. Bottom action button. Life. Smuggler and Appos. S-Path. Bottom action button. Interact. Life 71%. Arsonist. Life. Firebrand. Arsonist. Mana Firebrand. Mana Arsonist. Minion. Mana 97. Containers. Containers. Mana 27. Life 77%. Arsonist. Minion. Life 48%. Firebrand. Minion. Mana 3%. Firebrand. Minion. Mana 20. Arsonist. Minion. Mana 44%. Mana. Life 62%. Firebrand. Minion. Arsonist. Minion. Life 90%. Firebrand. Minion. Mana 24%. Mana 40. Life 100%. Firebrand. Minion. Mana 87%. Maitland Bowl Crawler. Mana 66. Mana 39%. Mana 17%. Mana 39%. Mana Life 89%. Life 70. Life 67%. Mana Life 7. Mana Life 89. Life 100%. Helm. Life 82%. Help. Mana 53%. Mana 73%. Mana 93%. Life 92%. Door. Bottom action button. Containers. The barbarian carries an entire arsenal consisting of 4 weapons with them at all. Kaio Vashad. Conniving tunnels. Bottom act left shoulder. Dungeon. Cutthroat and app. Side quest. Dungeon. Cut. Bottom action button. Track. Altar of Lilith. Side quest. Malady of the Soul. Waypoint. Zivuk. Let's. Side quest. Malady of the Soul.
Thank the light you're here.
Sister Octavia. Bottom action. Sister Octavia. Bottom action button.
Worry not, Peter. The cathedral will not abandon you.
And quad, what and appos is going on here?
Ah, good. You look capable. I could use an extra set of hands exorcising the demon that has seized this man's son. Meet me in the cellar there, and prepare yourself. You're about to witness a miracle.
Malady of the Soul. New. Frigid Cellar. Bottom action button. Interact.
Oh, it's colder down here than out there.
A sure sign of demonic presence.
Sister Octavia. Bottom action and quad, what do you need?
Take my chalice and place it in front of the boy. I need to read through my prayer book for the right passages.
Malady of the Soul. Items received. Holy Chalice. Options button to view update. Place chalice. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. Fractured peaks. Speak with Sister Octavia.
Normal method.
Left shoulder button.
Burn the person possessed.
Some of the clergy can be eager in their reading of the scriptures. That won't happen here.
Oh, praise be.
Sister Octavia and quad begin the exorcism. And
Father Inarius, as I shed my wicked blood, let it be purified in thy light. Let the light feel the darkness.
Pathetic. This child belongs to me.
Angels above! My son!
Let the light push out the darkness hiding within this child. Father, force this demon out.
Your mewling has no power here.
slay the carvers. Carver. Mana 53%. Carver. Mana 27%. Carver. Mana 2%. Carver. Mana 22%. Mana 44%. Mana 65%. Mana 86%. Slay Zol and Apos, Goth. Zol and Apos, Goth. Mana 57%. Mana 20%. Carver. Life 8. Carver. Life 95%. Carver. Carver. Life 77%. Carver. Life 66%. Life mana 40. Life 89. Mana 7%. Life 100%. Carver. Life 89%. Mana 27%. Mana 3%. Life 71. Life 83. Mana 4%. Mana 26%. Mana life 83%. Mana 24%. Mana 2. Life 67%. Mana 22%. Life 52%. Mana 43%. Mana 63%. Mana 42. Mana 21%.
It is done.
Ring. Mana 42%. Mana 63%. Mana 83%. Kaio Vashad. Bottom action button. Interact. Life 83%. Kaio Vashad. Life 100%. Sister Octavia. Bottom action and quad. That was interesting and quad.
You did well. There are many more people in Kyovoshad who are in need of me. If you have the time, I would welcome your assistance.
Malady of the Soul. Quest complete. Malady of the Soul. 33,530 XP. 1. Demian. Occultist. Bottom action button. Interact. Oscar. Stable Master. Bottom action button. Interact. Libka. Heal. Bottom action. Travelers beware. Deadly threat spotted nearby. Bottom action button. Interact. Remill. Bottom action button. Interact. Priest Zelka. Priest Zelka. Bottom action button. Guard Boza. Bottom action button. Interact.
But at least we are safe.
Call of the Blessed. People of Kaio Vashad, the light is in need of defenders. Those who join the left shoulder button. Right shoulder button. People of Kaio Vashad, the light is in need of defenders. Those who join the Knights Penitent will be provided training, food, shelter, and a chance to cleanse your soul of sin. Right action button close. Chair. Bottom action button. Sit down. Call of the Blessed. Call of the Blessed. Bottom action button. Select difficulty. Priest Zelka. Bottom action button. Interact. Notice board. Notice board. Bottom action notice board. Notice. At the start of the new month, Reverend Mother Prava will hold a sunrise sermon in celebration of the Divine Advent, the day Father Inarius returned to the world. And quad. Right action button close. Chair. Bottom chair. Raskia. The innkeeper. Bottom action and quad. Are you a member of the cathedral? And Raskia. The innkeeper. Bottom action button. Interact. Chair. Chair. Bottom action button. Sit down.
First time in years, right then and there. The light is real, my friend. Take comfort in it.
Raskia. Chair. Raskia. The Raskia. Chair. Raskia. The innkeeper and quad are and quad. What Raskia. The innkeeper. Bottom action button. Interact.
Evil. The day Inarius takes
Chair.
all of us
Chair.
up to the heavens with
Bottom
him.
action button. Chair. Bottom action.
I hope
Chair.
the cat will come with us
Chair.
too.
Chair. Chair. Raskia. The and quad and quad.
Day and night
Raskia.
they stream in
The
town.
innkeeper. Chair.
Delightful.
Chair.
And
Bottom
they
action
always pay
button.
their
Chair.
tabs.
Bottom
Look
action
like some
button.
of the locals
Sit down.
around here.
Chair. Bottom action button. Sit down. Ibda. Bottom action button. Interact.
Folk to drink so enthusiastically. I guess I can't blame them.
Wardrobe. Wardrobe. Bottom action button. Armor, Doom Cask, Drifter and Appos, S Tunic, Oakwa, Default Town Portal. Town Portal. Bottom at Default Town Portal. The Road to Kurost. Town Portal. Attention. You have unsaved changes. Would you like to save or discard them before continuing to exit? Default Town Portal. Go to Headstone, Oakwa, Drifter and Appo, Doom Cask, Drifter and App, Exceptional Helm. Cosmetic Helm. Bottom action button apply look, fur-lined hood, weathered cover. Cosmetic Helm. Bottom action button, fur-lined hood. Cosmetic, heavy helm. Cosmetic helm. Cosmetic helm. Highland circlet. Sand-worn cover. Cosmetic helm. Bottom act, Strider's crown. Cosmetic helm, Drifter and Appos, Archon armor. Cosmetic chest armor, Bony web armor. Cosmetic chest armor. Bottom action, Drifter and Appos, S gloves. Archon gauntlets. Cosmetic gloves. Bottom action but Bony web gauntlets. Cosmetic gloves. Bottom action button apply look. Exceptional leggings, Sovereign tassets. Sand high weathered breeches. Cosmetic Wanderer and Appos, hide pants. Highland trousers. Cosmetic pants. Sand-worn, Sovereign tassets. Sand sturdy pants. Cosmetic pants. Bottom action button apply look. Exceptional boots. Strider shoe. Sand runic cleats. Cosmetic boots. Bottom action button apply look. Runic cleats. Pads. Runic cleat. Pads. Unequipped. Pads. Ashiera. Pad. Bottom action button apply look. Ashiera. Default town, Oak wand. Default, go to shop. Find more cosmetics in the shop. Attention. You have unsaved changes. Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button.
Hail, wanderer. Laid before you is the bounty of history.
Recommended for you. The pit recommended, fortunate finds. The black smoke. Equipment. Berserk. The Berserk. The Schnoz, Spiritborn. Sorcerer. Celestial Court. Sorcerer, Barbar, Druid. The Open Keeper. Equipment. The Open Keeper. Normal. Visited. Ibda. Bottom action chair. Bottom action button. Sit down. Kaio Vashad. Waypoint. Bottom action button. Interact. Stash. Bottom stash. The unknown favorited item. Magus runners. Rare pants. Grim render. Perpetuals. Focused sturdy stat. Wise in herb cat. Grim render. Rare sword. 523 item power. Stash. Bottom action button. Interact. Remill. Bottom action button. Interact.
My neighbor is bewitched. I saw him skulking outside my door, muttering curses.
Cathedral of Light. Ill tidings. Enter the cathedral door. Bottom action button. Interact.
We were born in sin. Children of darkness. But the Father's light can be sought through penitence and faith. Walk in the light.
Reverend Mother Prava. Bottom action button. Interact.
We must be ever vigilant against sin, brother.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance. Let righteousness sear away corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, for only light must remain.
Cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that old man was a mistake. What could possibly be of greater import?
Lilith.
So, you know. We have received word from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley. The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Yelesna and take stock of events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought to send Lorath, but...
Again, he fails in his duty.
With or without Lorath, the will of Inarius shall be done.
Ill tidings.
Take the night's report before you go.
Vigo and Apos, S report. A leather-bound note. New lore. Ride analog stick click stops. Ill tidings. Reverend Mother Prava. Bottom action button. Interact.
Performed routine inspection. Nothing yet. Sent in priest.
Left shoulder button. Right shoulder button.
When we find something.
Fractured Peaks. Chapter Ill Tidings Quest 2. Chapter Ill Tidings Quest 2. Side quest. Bottom action button. Track. Disable auto pin. Kayo Vashad. East Gatehouse. Eastern Plain. Ward, Frostwing. Oleum Tundra. Zeleny Lowlands. Loose Stone. Bottom action button. Interact. Cool. 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 Giant Bat. Loose Stone. Bottom action button. Gallovine. You have reached Sister Evelyn. Bottom action button. Interact. Yelesna. Waypoint. Waypoint unlocked. Yelesna. Olesia. Bottom action button. And quad. What kind of services do you provide? And quad.
I provide a steady supply of, shall we say, specimens for the clergy nearby. However, their desire for knowledge has become more dangerous to satisfy. I require a host of intact ghoul hearts from the surrounding area. There's something special about the ravenous dead nearby. They can reanimate with only a few drops of blood. I'd venture out and retrieve these myself, but I'm more accustomed to dealing with the fully dead. Your discretion is appreciated, of course, and you will be rewarded.
Ravenous Dead. New. Left shoulder button. Right. Campaign quest. Campaign quest. Bottom action button. Track. Disable auto pin. Sister Evelyn. Bottom action. Zeleny Lowlands. Gallovine. Bottom action button. Interact. Cool. Cool. Mana 45%. Cool. Mana 24%. Cool hot cool. Mana 2% cool. Mana 24%. Cool. Cool heart. Mana 44%. Mana 65%. Mana 87%. Cool. 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 Mana 58%. Mana 29%. Cool. Mana 9%. Cool heart. Mana 31%. Mana 51%. Mana 71%. Mana 92%. Herb cash. Sturdy gloves. Character. Focused sturdy staff. Magic staff. Spell form. Wise pan. Spell form. Rare wise pants. Magic pants. Infused drifter and appos. Vigorous helm of pyromancy augments. Recipe learned. Obscure signet. Rare loath grips. Rare gloves. Cool. 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 Mana 65%. Cool. 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 Mana 44%. Cool heart. Mana 65%. Mana 86%. Cool. 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 Mana 53%. Cool. Mana 12. Cool. Mana 3. Cool heart. Mana 2%. Cool. Mana 23%. Mana 43%. Cool heart. Mana 6. Mana 86%. The Murmuring Mill. Containers. Cool. Mana 65%. Mana 86%. Cool. 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 Mana 40%. Cool. 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 Mana 17%. Mana 39%. Mana 60%. Mana 81%. Zeleny Lowlands. Yelesna. Garrison and Appos, S-board. Bottom action button. Interact. Olesia. Bottom and quad, I and Appos, VA returned with the ghoul hearts. And quad.
Excellent work, friend. Ghoul hearts seem to have captivated the clergy as of late. It's no surprise, really. Understanding your enemy is the first step to defeating them.
Quest complete. Ravenous dead. 37,243 XP. Left shoulder button. Character. Spell form. Wise. Loath. Herb cache. Wanderer and Appos. Guard Myronov. Bottom action button. Interact.
I need new boots. Ah, this blister is killing me. I need new boots.
Christina. Bottom action button. Interact.